Got through that breakthrough game and now into the semifinal match against Brenda Norman. Brenda's making Kendra start the match. Going up high.
Leaves the 4-7. Now the left lane, is still the consensus, still hooking more, a little more back-end reaction. Also been sitting during the break. Might have gotten a little slow. She'll change balls, shoot cross the lane at it, ball that does not hook.
She covered it up. These two ladies have never met before on television. However, this year in match play during the week, Kendra Gaines has the edge 8-3.
But in 10 frames in one match, sometimes it just doesn't matter.
Brenda Norman's hoping it doesn't.
Sorry about that. 7 years on tour, 1 title coming this year.
That was the Greater Terre Haute Open, and was that exciting? She was in front of the Hooktown crowd there. There's a light mixer. Taking some deep breaths, Carolyn, trying to relieve some tension.
Deep breaths, relax you a little bit, get your focus going in the right direction. I bowled with Brenda this week, crossed with her during qualifying, and she said one of my strengths was I was accurate and consistent. And I bowled with her and I witnessed it. Yes, she was.
She won this week in match play, though, against Kendra. Pretty close match, 13 pins separating them. Light again, leaving the 2-pin.
I believe Brenda is using 2 different balls on each lane. She said she might be doing that because she had the left lane hooking so much more than the right lane.
And sometimes that's easier where you can play a similar line, a similar arm swing.
Same, keep your timing the same, same release, just change balls and let the ball do the work for you.
Kendra Gaines getting up. Now, Kendra was talking about her determination after last year. She had a really good season last year, but broke her foot toward the end of the year, and it really ended her hopes of her season best, her career best. And so she really said she was more determined.
She worked out a lot more, she practiced a lot more, and really was more determined to make every week count. And she's proven that this year.
10 pin? That's exactly. There's that 10-pin again. And on lane 52. But she got it out when it counted.
That's right.
No problem with spare. And Carolyn asked Kendra about this year, her career best.
2001 was a great year for me as well. It was just ended a little short by an injury. And this year I came back a little bit more determined and I worked a lot harder, and it's really paid off.
Exactly as you just said. It has definitely paid off. 8th television show for Kendra. 4th in points.
Yeah. She's always been consistent and always been up there in the top 10.
She said she considered herself this year that she's actually the top 5 player. Now she's viewing herself that way, and it's the process of viewing yourself in a different manner as you progress.
Moving up the ladder, absolutely. Brenda qualified second, 209 average.
Industry lost a great friend October 20th when American Bowling Congress's Director-at-Large Kerm Helmer lost his short battle with cancer. In addition to being a longtime bowling coach at Erie Community College, he served on the ABC and Young American Bowling Alliance boards, and he was YABA president from '99 to 2001. He'll be missed as a leader and a supporter of youth and college bowling and as a friend. On behalf of PWBA and the entire bowling community, we extend our prayers to Kerm Helmer's family.
I had the pleasure of meeting Kerm and dealing a lot with him while I was at West Texas State, and he was a great man and supporting everything.
Yeah, we'll really miss him. Brenda Norman is a product of college bowling.
University of Nebraska, academic All-American, and she comes out with a great strike to take over with the double.
Kendra Gaines now down by 11 pins. She can take it to 1 with a strike here in the 4th.
Looked like it was going to be half pocket. Slaps it out.
Kendra said she had a roller coaster day yesterday, all over the place. I was up, I was down, I was everywhere. She was happy to have John Gaines here.
Her husband was here and helped her with some ball choices and how to play the lanes, gave her some good insight, and also kept her a little calm. She said, he kept saying, be patient, and it paid off.
He went home last night, so she must still be reiterating his words in her head right now as she trails by just 1 pin. But Dominic did, and that's where we change. So we're midway through this match, and Kendra Gaines now has the lead. We'll be right back with more. Stay with us. Taking the lead with a strike in the 5th, but Norman came back with 2 strikes in the 5th and 6th, so she has now regained her lead by 1 pin. Kendra Gaines up in the 6th and can take the lead back over with a strike in the 7th.
Tripped the 4-9 on this lane last time.
These 2 are really lined up.
And on the good pairs this week, when you had a little bit of hold left and just that little bit of friction to the right, there were high scores, and that's what we're seeing. We got the little bit of carry down, just creating a little more hold to the left. And because of the surface, we chewed up a little bit of an area to the right.
Second TV appearance, and boy, did she make the first one count. Very light. She's been light on that lane, but she's been carrying.
Brenda with the 5-step approach, pushes on her 2nd step. Gets in great position to get into that foul line. Look at that leverage. Loose arm swing. Great knee bend. That's where she creates all her powers, from that knee bend first. She needs the power, being a little bit shorter, which she doesn't mind me saying.
If you are too.
That's right. She needs to use the knee bend to create her leverage and her power, and it works.
Just grabbing that spare. I talked about the tight position round. Garufo, Adler, Dorn Ballard, all of you right in there.
Carol Giannotti doing great with her knee after surgery. Kelly Kulik, our Rookie of the Year last year, and Leanne Barrett, one of the people in the running for Bowler of the Year.
Brenda Norman now trailing by 10. Her max score possible 259. Gaines is 279. Back on a strike.
And you can see she's playing a little bit deeper on that left lane, using a more aggressive ball, kind of trying to go around it a little bit, not very much. Kendra, a little bit further right, a little less surface. Strong ball.
19 events and 19 cashes, 8th top 5. And Carolyn, she told us she was surprised to make the show because she said her stamina hasn't been that good. She's been very tired.
She said toward the middle of the swing, she starts to fade a little bit mentally and physically, so she was very happy that she hung in there. She pulled up on that shot a little bit and kind of bent back real early. I wasn't sure she liked it. Pulls up just a little bit, stands right up. You can kind of see she's trying to lead it, but it held.
It held.
See? Ooh, I'm not sure. Oh, good.
That says she's in the right place in the right ball.
That's right. Don't change a thing.
Brenda Norman closing her eyes. She's not going to look. Gaines in the lead now by 20, and she can take it to 30 in the 9th frame, and that would be a big shot. Doesn't have the full go on that lane.
Left lane hooking, goes a little high, leaves the 4-7. Seems like she missed just a little bit left on that shot. Hoping it rolls out like the last time, but leaves the 4-7. Makeable spare.
Uh-oh.
said it as soon as she let it go.
Up
She
there,
went,
right
uh-oh.
up the
She
floor.
knew it.
Kendra has said before she gets going a little quick, loses it at the bottom of her swing just a little, and pays the price for it. Chops the 7 off.
Well, I'll tell you, that
Well,
missed
Kendra's
spare
reaction,
now can
she
allow
knew
Brenda
it.
to take
Oh,
the lead with a
yeah.
strike here in the 9th frame.
Been going light on this lane. Let's see what the adjustment is. Goes a little straighter. Went a little bit straighter. Seems like she moved a little right, kept everything parallel.
Well,
She was happy with it. She said, good shot.
A little straighter up the lane. Looks like she threw a great shot. Still just not making it up the hill there. Left 7 pin.
So if she spares it up here, she'll be down by 6 pins. Going into the 10th frame, she won't be able to shut out Kendra Gaines, but she can sure put the pressure right on her again and make her double. It's the big spare. Brenda, also the recipient of having some help. Her significant other, Tim Mack, was here all week, was keeping her calm.
Tim Mack, one of the best amateur bowlers in the world, on the Storm staff, was here all week. They haven't seen each other in a while, so they had some nice quality time, and he really helped her keep her composure. Said, be patient, take one frame at a time, go pair to pair, and think about what you're doing.
She'll need a double here.
Gets it a little right, comes back on that lane. Wobbly 10 pin.
Yeah, she's telling herself, good shot. You know, her parents flew out here for this. They're sitting watching. We're trying to knock that down. So right now, big spare, though, she would force a mark out of Kendra Gaines. Boy, she has been in the pocket the entire game.
She bowled a good game. She made the choice to throw 2 different balls. I think it was the right choice.
Brenda, also a Storm staff member, and just grabs that 10 pin because anything can happen. Needs to fill it up, get pin count here.
Now, when you're in this position, you need to get all the pins you can because you just never know. Her parents, Dee and Theo, watching anxiously.
And 10 pin again. She just didn't get the carry forward at the end of the game, but a fabulous game, 227 for Brenda Norman, very consistent with all of her shots. So Kendra Gaines will need a mark and 3 pins.
We could be seeing a revival of last week. Michelle Feldman sneaking into the TV show. Goes on to win the tournament.
To get 3 pins, I would bet on that being pretty safe. She sure has come through in the 10th frame so far.
Yes, she has.